And I'm also going to show you how to prep your cake tin. Now, there are lots of different methods out there. They all work. It's just up to you to find one that you like. And if you like this method, then by all means, use it every time. But for me, I swear by it. It always works every single time. But the point is, whatever you do, prep your cake pan. If you don't prep your cake pan, your cake will stick in the pan, and when you're trying to get the cake out, it will all crumble, and that's like all your hard work just down the drain. So you don't want that. So you need some form of grease. Some people use butter, some people use oil, some people make a combination of different things, shortening and fat, that sort of thing. It's all something oil-based, so that you use that to grease your pan, so that it doesn't stick. So for me, I just use butter that's at room temperature. And then I just have a pastry brush that I'm going to use to oil that. So just a smattering of butter. Drop that on there. And you just use your pastry brush. You basically want to be oiling the bottom and the sides of your tray. Doesn't have to be much, just a smattering. Just all across the sides and bottom of your cake tin. So it's a very thin layer. Just stops that from sticking. So this is how your cake pan should look, just nicely oiled and greased. Then what I then do is I like to line my cake tin with parchment paper. Because I bake a lot, I just buy a pack of pre-cut circular cake tin that matches, cake liner, parchment paper that matches the size of my cake tin. You can buy this online or in cake baking store, or you can actually make your own parchment paper using circles. So I've got a video where I show you how to actually cut your own liner using just the roll of parchment paper. So I'll put that later on in the description section so you can have a look. So we're just going to put that in the bottom. Now, because this is specifically for this cake tin, so this cake tin is an 8-inch cake tin, and this is an 8-inch liner, so it fits in perfectly. The last thing that I do is just put a sprinkling of flour. So what the flour does, the flour just sticks and coats the cake tin. So you just want to, just like that, jiggle your cake pan so that the flour coats all that grease, okay? And then whatever excess that you have left, just tip it out. So I'm just going to tip it out into my sink. And then that's it. So that's our cake pan prepped and ready to go. So we pop that aside so that once we've made the cake batter, then it's all set and ready to go.